back to our favorite stuff. This is a brotherly podcast duo about our favorite stuff, including video games, sports, music, a bunch of that stuff. I don't say this very often enough, but thank you, Oakrest, for that intro. I mean, I say it usually in like the description and stuff, but I don't say it enough as a whole. Thank you, Oakrest, for that lovely intro, Long Thoughts. If you like that intro, they have a new song coming out in like 5 days. I can't remember the name of it right now because I'm a bad friend. But it is going to be awesome. They're working on a new album right now, so that's going to be wicked. So just go to Spotify and hit the follow button so that you know when it drops. It drops on September 4th.
And just listen to all the music if you haven't.
It
slaps.
Yeah, the first EP was great. The second EP was just a double great. It was 2 times better than the first one.
Yeah, the second one is like, it's sick. That is such a good EP.
Yeah, so it all slaps. So just check it out and be excited for their first full-length album, which I don't know when that's coming out, but I know they're working on it. Their Instagram says so. So I know they're working on it. Follow them on Instagram, too. Just do it.
Yeah, their Instagram's great, too. They got really good, what's it
Vibes?
called? No, like, freaking, what's it called when something's, like, online?
Media presence?
Media, yeah, their media's great, actually.
Yeah, so check them out. Good friends of ours. Or mine, anyways.
Robert's
a loser. He doesn't have friends. So today we're going to be talking about trailers, actually. Just trailers galore.
A lot of trailers. Games, movies.
We might as well just title this fucking episode Trailers, because we should have a trailer. We should have a trailer that we can post.
What, a podcast trailer?
Yeah.
Just all of our best moments?
Yeah.
That'd be sick.
Hey, Bradley. We need a trailer. Just so when he's editing this, he goes, oh, okay. We've already burdened him with an episode every week, and now I'm going to get him to make a trailer.
Just a whole, and we can put it as our YouTube title video. Just a trailer of all our best moments.
Or we can do it as like an ongoing ad.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyways, we'll talk
some
about
behind
that
the scenes
after.
stuff on the podcast.
Yeah. Before we get into these trailers, just want to give a big note to rest in peace to Black Panther, which was something Chadwick. What's his first name?
I can't remember.
Chadwick Boseman. There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. It wasn't something Chadwick. It was Chadwick Boseman. Really sad to hear about his passing yesterday. We're recording this on the Saturday, August 29th. So really sad to hear about his passing. 4 years of colon cancer.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. He had stage 3 colon cancer in 2016, and then eventually advanced to stage 4 recently.
Yeah, and he gave us all those movies while battling colon cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Like all of the movies.
When did 42 come out?
42 came out prior to.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, just prior.
I love
that
movie.
But all of his Marvel appearances were battling colon cancer, plus 2 or 3 other movies that he's known for. So he gave us like 6 or 7 movies in the span of those 4 years with colon cancer, which is insane. You're battling colon cancer and you just nobody knows because
I didn't know he had colon cancer until yesterday.
Yeah, honestly. So yeah, R.I.P.
Amazing.
He's gonna be missed, especially in the movie world. Anyways,
was 42 like his breakout role? Or he has some stuff going on before that? I can't remember anything he's been in before 42.
That's the first thing I saw him in.
And 42 was a good movie.
And he looked like Jackie Robinson, and he did a great job playing.
I've seen that movie 2 or 3 times. That's such a great movie. He did such an amazing job in that movie. It's one of my favorite baseball movies, easily.
Honestly, I would say it's my top three baseball movies easily.
I love it.
So yeah, if you're a big baseball movie fan and you just haven't seen it just because you're busy or whatever, and it came out in the last couple of years, it came out I think 2015. I think
a while ago, anyway.
Anyways, if you haven't seen it, you're slacking.
Watch it.
Him and Harrison Ford absolutely fucking destroy that movie. It's amazing.
The story of Jackie Robinson in general is such an amazing baseball story.
Yeah, he broke the color barrier.
Yeah,
it's insane.
And he was an amazing player and a good person. Like Jackie Robinson was it, and so was Chadwick. So it's
it's kind of fitting.
It's a good thing to watch.
It's kind of fitting. And fun note that I mentioned to you before the podcast. But he passed away on when MLB was celebrating Jackie Robinson Day, which honestly, it's really sad that he passed in general. But if at any point, I mean, what a fitting time, I guess, to kind of tie it all together. Especially if that was his breakout role, like that'd make it even crazier. I'm not 1,000% sure because I don't really know actors that well.
No, me neither.
But if that was his breakout role, that's kind of crazy. So yeah, just wanted to say that. Anyways, happier times. So we're gonna be talking about some trailers. We got basically a lineup of DC trailers that just dropped within the last a week? They all dropped bang, 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 pretty much. And then we got some Star Wars trailers to talk about too, on the video game side, not the movie side.
Yeah, but still, Star Wars and DC are two of my favorite things. I'm a DC fanboy, always have been.
Yeah,
I love it. I can see them. Their live action movies aren't the greatest. There's some that I didn't bother to watch because the trailers made me want to vomit. But I've always been a big fan of their comics, and their animated movies were really good. So to finally see some stuff that looks pretty good, because Joker was amazing. Joker.
I still haven't seen Joker.
How?
My dad's seen it twice.
How have you not seen Joker?
You know what? I have a little more time in my hands. Maybe I'll watch it. It's
amazing. I love Joker. It's awesome. There's not too many movies that can build that actually make me feel a degree of suspense. Usually I'm pretty chill about that, but this one it just builds up emotion so well.
Joaquin Phoenix is an insane actor. He's so good.
It's the fact they make you feel all these different emotions with the music and the certain different cinema. I can't speak. Cinema something.
Cinematics.
Cinema. Fuck, I don't care. Cinema something. FX. It's so good. I love that movie. You should definitely watch it. I'm surprised you haven't. You love the Joker.
I just finished Witcher, dude. I'm just behind on media.
I just thought because you Batman and Joker your thing.
I love Batman and Joker, but I've just been behind.
Yeah, either way. So I definitely want to watch it. And the Batman, the new Batman, it's called The Batman. Looks like it had that same dark tone to it.
Yeah, and that's the first trailer we're going to be talking about. So great segue, Robert.
Hey, usually you do those.
Robert's moving up in the world. He tells me he gets an interview and he's going to be leaving me probably, but
leaving.
Yeah, you're going to be too busy for me now.
Oh yeah.
So you're trying to outwork me. Maybe you'll start your own podcast.
My own podcast. Yeah, right. I don't know what to talk about.
Anyways, so yeah, we're going to be talking about the Batman. We're going to be talking about Black Adam. We're going to be talking about Suicide Squad. And we're going to be talking about Lego Star Wars, which is a trailer that dropped as well. And if we have time at the end, which we should be able to have time, we'll possibly squeak in some Squadrons talk too. Mm-hmm. Another Star Wars thing that dropped. So yeah, we're going to be talking about shitload of trailers.
Yeah.
So before we get into that, just remember, if you like what you hear today, hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell, because we're now posting every week.
Yep.
So you're going to want to know that on YouTube.
Every single week on the Monday.
Yeah. If you're listening on Spotify, you're listening on Apple, hit subscribe. I know on my Apple podcast, as soon as everything comes out, it automatically downloads it to my phone. So you're just going to have us right there. You don't even have to wait for us. It's just going to be right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So does Spotify, I think, if you set it up properly. So yeah, just do that, and we'll be forever in your debt if you do. So yeah, let's dive into it. So Batman. Now, originally, a lot of people were like, this movie's going to suck before it even started shooting, because of who they chose to play Batman, Robert Pattinson. Now, I agree, and I talked to Dale about this. Go watch his episode too while you're at it. I'll give anyone the chance to play Batman. I'll give anyone the chance. And you don't know until you watch them play it.
Exactly.
We all gave Val Kilmer a chance. Maybe not Robert, because he might be a little too young for this. And I honestly,
what time was he in?
I think I'm too young for this. He was the one just after Mel Gibson, or just before.
What movie was he in though?
Here I'll give you.
Because anything.
I think he only got one. I think that's how bad he was.
The only one I remember vividly is Christian Bale.
Well, yeah, because that's kind of our time of growing up. Right?
Yeah, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, great movies.
And Gibson wasn't a bad Batman.
The only thing is that sometimes Christian Bale's Batman voice makes me laugh a little bit. Sometimes.
Where are they?
Yeah.
That kind of voice.
It's
Batman Forever was
Dude, whoever voices Batman in the Arkham games is probably the best Batman voice ever.
Batman Forever was Val Kilmer, 1985, so it was before my time as well. Oh, sorry, 1995. My bad. I
Still
read that.
Before our time.
It was. Oh, that was the one where Jim Carrey was the Riddler. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Oh yeah. Which one was the one where the Joker fell off the roof and died? That was not the first Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And he does that in the Batman video games too. So yeah, Val Kilmer was Batman. Tommy Lee Jones, which you know him from Men in Black, the old guy,
Yep.
played Two-Face, and Jim Carrey played the Riddler. So honestly, everyone was pretty excited for this Batman, and it blew. Nicole Kidman played Catwoman? Question mark. So yeah, it was like 3 years before I was born, so I don't understand why you wouldn't really know it. But he sucked. Everyone renounced him as the worst Batman of all time.
Really? That's unlucky.
Yeah.
Who played Harvey Dent in the Dark Knight?
Oh, no. Something Eckhart. Austin Eckhart, I think.
Wait, what? Actually, no. Search that up. That doesn't...
Yeah, something Eckhart.
Search it up.
Mel Gibson as Batman wasn't bad, is what I was trying to get
In
to.
Dark Knight? Harvey Dent?
Yeah.
I thought it was...
Eckhart.
I'm not going to say it out loud now because I'm too embarrassed. But if it's... No, just search up Harvey Dent Dark Knight, because if you're wrong, it won't come up if you search up his name.
No, because I can picture the actor in my head. Like, I know his name's something like that.
Was it actually?
Yeah. FBI's listening to you.
Alright, either way, while you're typing away, I've been watching The Dark Knight, or I started watching The Dark Knight again, because that movie's really, really good.
Aaron Eckhart.
Let me...
Yeah.
I'm getting up.
Well, Robert doesn't believe me.
What? No fucking kidding.
Yeah.
Well, I'll admit when I'm wrong. I guess I was. But either way, he did good too. I like all the actors in that movie.
So, we're seeing in this new Batman movie. So we see the trailer. Okay, we both watched it.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't paused it, go watch it.
Yeah, it's not long. It's
it's
what,
not
2
long.
minutes?
Yeah,
it's a teaser.
So. Yeah.
So.
And so Robert Pattinson. Well, before we run on that tangent, what we're talking about is Robert Pattinson. I'll give anyone a chance to play Batman, even a guy who played a vampire in Twilight.
Yeah.
Because apparently, he's a good actor that was caught in a bad movie. Apparently, that's what everyone is saying, is he's actually a good actor. I haven't seen anything else with him in it, but apparently he's a good actor that was caught in a bad movie. Which, that happens.
Possible, definitely.
That happens. I try to tell people that Shia LaBeouf's a great actor, but he was caught in those god-awful Transformer movies that Michael Bay ruined. And
I didn't even mind the Transformer movies. I'll be honest, they're fun.
Go back and watch them.
I have.
I thought they were great at first, too. I've gone back and watched them, I'm like,
they're just fun. Like, I don't watch them for, like, they're just cool, like, explosions, Transformers, you know, like, it's like, whatever. Yeah. Don't take it too seriously. Just watch the Transformers. It was more of the writing for Shia LaBeouf's character is what I had a problem with. Did he even play again? The main character, Sam Witwicky. That's Shia LaBeouf? Yeah. Yeah. Huh. So I always tell people, I'm like, don't base off Transformers, watch other movies. He's a great actor. Anyways. So my initial thought when I go to click on the trailer is I want to see Robert Pattinson. I didn't even know it was him at first. That's the first thing I want to see. I'm like, give me Robert Pattinson. Okay? So from watching the trailer, the first couple of things I noticed, it seems like DC is sticking with that very edgy vibe that they've been going with. Which I think they pull off way better than, like, going for what Marvel goes for. Because I think they were trying too hard to go for what Marvel goes for. Yeah, they should. They should become their own thing. DC was always meant to be a bit darker than Marvel. Always. And that's what they're on about. They have, you know what I mean? They're funny moments, but it's supposed to be not, like, happy-go-lucky. Yeah, no, especially Batman. Maybe like Superman or like Green Lantern or the Flash. Like, those are ones that can be a bit more happy-go-lucky, especially like the Flash. The Flash has always been kind of, you know, like that. But Batman isn't. Like, Batman's not like that. So I think it's good that they're making it really dark. Yeah, that's how it is. Like Gotham and everything. It's like Gotham's like the worst place to live. It's always raining. It's dark. It's just a shithole. So that the whole trailer is dark, pretty much. Yep. And we also got revealed who our bad guys are. It's going to be Penguin. It's going to be the Riddler. And there's a third one. No, I think it was just Penguin, Riddler, and Catwoman, I think. Yeah. Catwoman's not really a bad guy. She's like a half and half. She's like an anti-hero. Yeah. But Penguin looks pretty cool. The Riddler is really cool. Is creepy. That's the way I think the Riddler should be. He's creepy. Yeah. He's super creepy. I didn't get it at first. I was trying to figure out who it was. Me neither. I thought maybe it was like the Joker. And then I saw like a bunch of I noticed he was speaking in rhymes. I'm like, oh, it's the Riddler. I got that now. So I was pretty pumped about that. His voice is like eerie. Yeah, it's kind of like a Joker voice. That's what I thought. What did he say in it? If you something, then why do you lie or whatever? what is the price for your blind eye?
Yeah.
And I was like, that sounded awesome.
Yeah. No, it seems like it's gonna be sweet. Let me just pull up the IMDb for it here real quick.
And I always bounce back. What's that guy's last name? Robert Patterson?
Pattinson, I think.
Pattinson? Either way, I don't know. Him as looking as Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne's always supposed to be you know what I mean? Supposed to be this stereotypical.
He's your stereotypical billionaire.
Billionaire.
Man. He's
you know,
gorgeous. Got women.
You know, built, tall.
Yeah.
He looks. You know, he's kind of not scrawny, but he's compared to Bruce Wayne. He's characterized. He's a bit smaller. Has not his haircut. So I don't know. It's
he looks like a little emo kid.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, and he doesn't look that buff either.
No.
So.
But I'll have to see the movie. But him as Batman isn't that bad.
So we got Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, Catwoman.
Yep.
It's Lenny Kravitz's daughter. We got Colin Farrell as Oswald Cobblepot, the Penguin.
I didn't see him. What does he look like?
He's a darker guy. Unfortunately, I can't really show you on camera because I don't want to get copyrighted out the yin yang. But he was like that that bigger guy in The Rain.
Bigger?
Yeah.
I thought Penguin, you mean fat?
Yeah, he's a little chubbier. Yeah.
I'll come over one more time.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have my phone because we're taping on my phone.
You guys just use your browser and another tab and search him up, and you can go along with us. I honestly did not even see this guy. Oh, it's Penguin movie. Excuse me? Penguin. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
He looks dope. So we got him. If you see the picture of Colin Farrell, he doesn't look like that. He gained a lot of weight out of that. It's makeup and stuff, but he doesn't even look like himself. We got Paul Dano as the Riddler. Don't really know him. Andy Serkis is playing Alfred Pennyworth. He doesn't really look like
Alfred.
It's kind of a weird take on Alfred, which is okay.
Yeah. New is pretty good if it's done right.
And that's about all we got for big name characters, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it looks a little darker. I think they casted the Penguin right. I think they casted the Riddler right. Batman, that's still to be seen.
It'll either be it's risky, because you know what I mean. It's a new thing, so it'll either be really good or really bad. I feel.
Yeah, it's a risk reward. I mean, the only line they gave him in the trailers when Robert Pattinson, they said, "Who are you?" and he beats the shit.
Dude, he pummels that guy.
Beats the living shit out of just some.
I said he killed him.
He knocked him down and then punched him 4 more times, and he says, "I am vengeance. I am the vengeance," or something like that.
I am vengeance.
I am vengeance, and I'm like, okay, from that one line there, I'm like, that's badass.
It was pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, and all the guys are scared of him.
I didn't mind how he looked when he takes off his mask and he has that makeup around his eyes.
So
that scene looked pretty cool.
Yeah, so there's a scene in the trailer. He takes off his mask. He's got a little makeup around his eyes.
It makes sense though, because it does look darker around his eyes when he has the mask on. So you know what I mean. The makeup should just that shouldn't disappear when he takes the mask off.
So
cool.
he takes off his mask. He's got the long hair, right, and he's got the makeup around his eyes. Who does that look like to you?
I saw a comment and it made it looks like Dick Grayson.
It looks like Nightwing.
Nightwing.
That's exactly what me and Dale said.
That's what the comment.
Me and Dale watched it together, and Dale goes, "That's Nightwing."
So maybe that's what it is. Maybe Batman is dead. That's what I saw a comment about. Maybe Batman's dead, and then it's Nightwing.
In the comics,
that's
what happened.
Yeah.
Nightwing takes up the realm of Batman for a little, does he not?
Yep. That was what.
So I wonder,
I saw that.
Is that where DC's going with this? Do you think?
Maybe. But Batman didn't die. It was a temporary thing. Maybe not a temporary. Maybe he faked his. Cause I know there is versions where Batman fakes his death and then Nightwing becomes Batman.
In Dark Knight Rises, that's the last thing we saw in Dark Knight Rises was that he faked his death. But
really?
Yeah, he fakes his death and disappears.
I know that's Nightfall. That was I've seen that in countless things. Dark Knight Returns, which is an animated one. Dark Knight Rises, which is funny because whatever.
Dark Knight Rises.
Arkham Knight,
he disappears.
Yeah. Typically the Nightfall protocol is he pretends to blow himself up or burn his house down in a fire or some shit.
No, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, so maybe it's a continuation from that. That could be cool.
That'd be really cool.
And that would actually fit the character.
If he ends up being yeah,
because
so
it looks
that
like
would
it.
understand why he doesn't look like Batman.
He doesn't look like Bruce Wayne at all.
No.
But he looks like, almost exactly like Dick Grayson. He kind of has like, you know, like the emo hair.
Emo hair, the paint over his, like he looks
like Anthony from Smosh.
Yeah, kind of actually.
Well, formerly from Smosh, I guess.
So I'd be really curious. And I wonder if that one scene they put in the trailer where that was too much. Maybe they were trying to do that, and they kind of gave it away too much. They didn't think anyone would pick up on it.
But no, I think it's good because it gets people talking.
Or are we reading too much into it?
Exactly, but things like that is good because, you know, it creates a lot of publicity for the movie because now we're talking about it and we're coming up with all these theories, and it really makes the movie pick up a lot of pace.
Yeah, it does.
Or steam.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Which could backfire, though, if it's a shit movie. But if it's a good movie, it'll be really good.
Again, DC doesn't have a good track record right now.
Well, you haven't seen, like, what was the last DC movie that came out?
The last one that came out? Would the last one that came out be Aquaman?
Maybe. Aquaman was good, though. I saw
Aquaman. Aquaman was good. I liked Aquaman.
I liked Aquaman, yeah. I didn't see Justice League, though.
Oh, yeah, shit. No, Justice League was before that.
Was it?
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
Maybe? Well, either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've had,
just overall in the last 5 to 10 years, they don't have a good track record.
Yeah, they've had some hits, mostly misses, but
yeah,
this movie looks good, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think Robert Pattinson's going to do great.
Dude, that Nightwing thing would be so cool, because that would actually,
that makes me more hyped.
That makes me more hyped, exactly. Yeah. He looks so much like Nightwing. So that makes me, now I'm double excited for the movie.
Yeah, so we'll see where that goes. I don't think there's a release date yet. I think it just says 2021.
2021, yeah.
Yeah, which is, with COVID, that's what every release date's going to be. Yeah. It's going to be 2021 sometime. Now, on to our second trailer. Where do you want to go here? Which trailer do you want to hit? You want to stick with DC?
DC.
Yeah, we'll stick with DC. So what do you want to do now? What do you want?
Not Suicide Squad.
Not Suicide Squad. No. Yeah, no, we don't even know if we're gonna talk. We're just gonna mention it. But Black Adam.
Black Adam. Yeah.
Now I don't know as much. This is a little on the outskirts of my knowledge of DC. Black Adam. I know he's the villain to Shazam. Correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's got a big lightning bolt in his chest. I could have figured that out.
The rundown of the character basically is he is the leader of this country called Kahndaq, however you want to pronounce it. Goddamn tomato. And he rules over his country. He has like basically the same thing as Shazam. He says Shazam as well. So
okay.
He's basically just bad Shazam, and he wears black. And I guess his name is Adam. I don't know too much. I know his basic gist. He's really strong though. He's really, really strong.
So what makes him, not to give away too much to people that want to watch this movie, obviously we haven't seen it, but like with your knowledge, what makes him bad? What does he do?
He's a little bit of a tyrant.
Yeah.
But he cares about his country, but to keep it safe, he rules it with an iron fist, basically.
Fair enough.
So that causes him to bump heads a little bit with like the good guys. But yeah, he's not very mainstream. That's
okay.
For sure. So it'd be cool to see him get some mainstream.
Because I heard about Black Adam and I went, I don't really know what this is, and then I did a little quick research after watching the trailer. The trailer's not very long.
No, they're all like 2 minutes.
No, I think this trailer was last. I think it's like not even a minute. I think it's like a 45-second.
Really?
Minute.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think it's a quick teaser. And so I don't know much about it. I knew it was going to be a counterpart, so I know our second Shazam movie was announced just
I
after
watched
that.
The first one. Apparently it was good. I heard it was good.
Yeah,
I like Shazam too.
I didn't like the trailer, so I didn't watch it.
Exactly, that's what I thought, but I need to stop doing that. You can't look by its cover, man.
But my girlfriend Emily says it's really good.
Yeah, I've only heard good things.
So they announced the second Shazam movie, which means they're gonna have a Black Adam movie, and then they're gonna have a Shazam movie.
And they're gonna fight. Probably.
They're gonna fight. That's the way it works.
They do.
Yeah.
It's cool that they're doing movies for the villains.
Yeah.
That is awesome. I think that's really good to give a dynamic. Because DC's always try to do that. They give their villains a humane dynamic. They try to make, you know what I mean? Especially with, like, they've done a good job of that over, like, Marvel, I'd say, when it comes to the comics and all that. They try to, like, steer off of that, like, good guy beats the bad guy. Try to make the bad guy seem a little bit more human-ish. And, like, give you some insight.
And it kind of leads up to that, to the battle, right? Because now you know both their backstories. You don't have to, like, waste time in the movie explaining a bit more of a backstory. You got it. You got it.
Yeah.
You got a whole movie on it. You got a whole movie on both of them.
So then you kind of like maybe they grow to like both characters, and it's like whoa. I think it'll be good if
it makes
it works
the fight
right.
even more exciting. Now, even with my limited knowledge of Black Adam, I've got a problem with The Rock being cast as Black Adam.
I don't know. On one hand, I saw him like, it doesn't look anything like Black Adam. Doesn't look a single thing like Black Adam. You know what I mean? Black Adam has like his like little peaked hair, all like slip back a little bit. I think he's like white, like same skin tone like me or you, and The Rock is I forget. But on the other hand, I'm like it kind of looks cool. But I'm just torn.
I think it was my problem was it wasn't about the casting as far as the character, like as far as he doesn't look anything like Black Adam. I had more of an issue with The Rock being a bad guy. I don't know if he can do it. His voice is too humbling. It's not bad guy-ish. It's just The Rock's voice. The Rock doesn't change his voice role to role. It's just The Rock. You get what you get.
Yeah, but the thing is that Black Adam is a unique case, kind of. Because I don't know enough of, I know a decent amount, but I don't know. Because, I saw it and I heard it, and, Black Adam's very, self-righteous.
Yeah.
And I feel like The Rock can kind of pull that off. Self-righteous. I feel like he can maybe do that. Sounds very, talks very, bigly. I don't know.
He's a big fucking guy, man.
Because I'm trying to think of other movies he's been in where he kind of, does that. I have to watch the movie.
Almost every movie, he's always the guy that, kicks the shit out of people because, he's big. He's a legitimate, he doesn't put muscle on for the roles because he's already a big fucking dude.
Yeah. And, I don't know, I think he'll actually fit for Black Adam. Because Black Adam isn't just, bad to be bad.
So he's not a straight-up bad guy, then, from what you're saying. He's more of just a dude. Well, obviously not just a dude, but, kind of a guy that cares for his country, and
he rarely ever leaves his country.
He's not a bad guy, is what you're saying.
He's a pretty shit person.
But he's not evil, kind of like a Batman villain, we're talking about.
He's not like the Joker who just goes around shooting children and their families because he wants shits and giggles. He's kind of like a dictator.
So is that kind of why The Rock can fit this role?
I think so. I think he can pull it off. I just wish they'd throw a wig on that motherfucker. Come on.
That big shiny dome of his.
He's bald, but whatever. I can get over it if he does good.
He's bald.
Yeah, if he does good, I can get over it. But it's also cool to see a really cause that's a big name. The Rock, that is one of the biggest names.
Yeah, for DC to pull in The Rock, I think that was great. I think that's smart because it pulls The Rock people.
But it's weird seeing them do these crazy castings with Robert Pattinson and now Dwayne The Rock Johnson, playing characters that they. Well, unless he is Dick Grayson, but if presuming he's Bruce Wayne, assuming.
Yes.
Look, nothing like they should. It's cool. It's cool because if it works, it'll be good. But if it doesn't, it's gonna be really sad.
Now, going back to Batman real quick, I just noticed on IMDb it does list him as Bruce Wayne / the Batman.
Yeah, but
is he though?
Fuck that. What if he isn't? I still. That kind of crushes my hopes and dreams. But what if? It still could be possible.
It's just IMDb. They don't know anything.
True.
So, okay. So, final thoughts on Black Adam?
Don't have a lot to go off of on the trailer.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's a really short trailer.
But I believe in The Rock's ability to play the character.
Trust me, The Rock's a great actor. I love The Rock.
I think he can pull it off.
Yeah. They could have chose someone like Vin Diesel, for fuck's sake. Who's
Yeah,
a terrible
I feel like
actor.
The Rock. Because when he played The Rock, WWE, The Rock was a pretty cocky guy. And I feel like that's kind of what Black Adam is.
Oh, yeah, he was the main event, man, when he was...
Yeah,
if you guys watched wrestling at all, but, when I watched wrestling when I was younger, he was the main event, man.
Yeah, puff his chest out, act big, flex the muscles. Black Adam's kind of
people's eyebrow and everything.
Very self-righteous, very big, very... tries to act powerful. So I feel like The Rock can do that. So,
yeah, now that you say that, you're changing my view a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that gives me a little more hope. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
why
cool,
I can get over sometimes the characters looking different if it fits the role. Because in the first Suicide Squad, which wasn't a very good movie, I did like Will Smith in that movie.
Oh yeah, I heard that Will Smith was one of the better actors in that movie.
But he's
Again,
Deadshot. Deadshot does not look a single thing like he's white.
Yeah.
But the fact that Will Smith played it well made me forgive like them completely changing the character.
Yeah.
Because it worked.
Because they do castings, right? So I mean, sometimes roles are made for certain actors. We've heard about that before, where they kind of select actors and then mold the role a little bit.
Okay.
But I think for a thing like Suicide Squad, you do a casting call because there's so many different characters. So they probably did a casting call, and Will Smith was probably, knowing who Will Smith, was probably the best actor that went in there for Deadshot.
Yeah. And I think he did it well.
And they were probably like, fuck it, we just got to do it. And he did an amazing job. So I agree with...
I think there are renditions of Deadshot that isn't white now I'm thinking about it. I think in Batman Assault on Arkham, which was the Suicide Squad animated movie that came out forever ago, I don't think he was white in that.
Maybe they were basing it off.
But, no, it came out way before. Oh, no, maybe they're basing it off the animated one. That's what I'm thinking, actually. It's very similar. Now that I'm thinking about Batman Arkham City, where Deadshot's a white guy, and I'm like, what, do they just not care about, like, character consistency? They're like, fuck it, make him any race, make him Arabic next time. Like, who cares? Deadshot, master of all races. Like, who cares? I guess it works, but why not?
Yeah, I guess if it works, man. If it works, it works.
Now thinking about it, like, that's weird.
But now, yeah, like I said, now that you say that about Black Adam, and you know, it gives me a little more hope.
Yeah, I believe in it. I actually believe in it.
So thanks for the background there, because I really didn't know much about. I had no idea. I said Black Adam, I saw DC and said sure, clicked on the trailer, saw the lightning bolt, I'm like, oh, this has to do with Shazam. That's all I really got from it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Black Adam's a cool character. I like him.
Alright, Suicide Squad. We are going to talk about Suicide Squad. Now, I've only seen bits and pieces of the first one because of how bad it was.
I watched the whole thing.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
It wasn't the worst, I'll be honest. Like, people shit on that movie. They say it's like the worst thing to ever crawl out of anyone. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty cheesy, pretty corny. The character development was pretty bad. But it had its moments where I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it wasn't the best. It really wasn't.
So again, and Kyle, I know you're listening. I think Kyle hated the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. I did like
I think, Kyle, correct me over text if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I've heard you multiple times say how shit this movie was.
Wasn't Harley Quinn? I don't know if
Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie?
Mm-hmm.
I think she was pretty good as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
I liked her Harley Quinn.
I think she saved that movie.
Yeah, her and I think
considering
Will Smith.
they gave her a whole fucking movie after that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think her and Will Smith are the only reason to watch that movie. But yeah, she did good. So I'm glad that she's staying.
So, on to the second one. How many people were in the first Suicide Squad? Like, the Suicide Squad.
The second one, they kept naming things in the trailer. I'm like, holy shit, it was like the Suicide Army? Like, fuck.
Yeah. So that's what I'm going to get at here. So, again, my DC knowledge isn't that great. Robert is the DC expert here. So I'm going to start naming off these superheroes.
There's not many I know, I'll be honest.
And,
all of them.
Fuck. So they went past you, too.
They went deep.
So we got Harley Quinn. We know who
Obviously.
Harley Quinn is. Margot Robbie returns as the role. Perfect. Whatever. We got Idris Elba, who he's double dipping. He was in Marvel, now he's in DC. He played the, he was the Guardian of the Past for Thor's home planet. You know, the guy with the big sword. That's who Idris Elba was. Now he's Bloodsport.
Never heard of him.
Okay, cool.
No, that's the thing with Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad it always has been, and always will be, for the obscure villains.
But I knew almost all of them were in the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but they're supposed to be they're supposed to be like the B to D list, anywhere in there. You don't get the A list. You know what I mean? You don't get like the Penguins and the Jokers.
Because they would never do this. They're never in jail long enough.
You don't get
to do something like this.
You know, like freaking Doomsday to be in Suicide Squad. It's for like the pretty, B to D list villains, which is cool because it gives them a lot of publicity that they wouldn't normally get.
So it's really cool because they casted a lot of big names in these, and that's why I'm going to be actor. I'm just going to pick up the big names to see who they're playing. So Idris Elba, I love him. He's a great actor, so I'm excited to see him in this movie. But I want to know how much they paid in this movie because we got Margot Robbie, Idris Elba, and we got Pete Davidson as Blackguard. Nobody likes Pete Davidson. I think he's a piece of shit. I haven't heard what.
Why is he a piece of shit?
I haven't heard why he's a piece of shit. Everyone thinks he's a piece of shit.
So you just think he is?
No.
Oh no, you.
I think people think he's a piece of shit.
Okay. Understood.
I don't know why. There's some. I can tell you right now. His face looks like he's a piece of shit. He's one of those guys. You look at his face, you're like, I just want to hit you for no reason. It's just that face. So I don't know why he's a piece of shit. But he's playing Blackguard. I've never seen him act, but he's a big name just because he jumps out at me.
Yeah.
Who's Blackguard? Do you know who Blackguard is?
Nope.
Okay, well.
That's the coolest thing about
0 for 2.
Suicide Squad, man.
Nathan Fillion is playing TDK. Nathan Fillion is in Firefly.
TDK? What
Yeah.
does it stand for?
It just says TDK, buddy.
Fuck. Okay.
He's in Firefly. He's in like that Rookie Cop show. I think it's called The Rookie or something like that.
Rookie Blue?
No. I think it's called The Rookie.
Oh, The Rookie. Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
He's a cool guy. Canadian.
Oh,
He's
nice.
Canadian. Michael Rooker. He played Merle in the Walking Dead TV show.
Oh, yeah.
He's also the voice of who's that guy? The guy you play with in Black Ops. The guy with the really raspy voice.
Woods?
No, maybe it wasn't Black Ops.
Wait, no, this wasn't the other guy. Hudson?
No, hold on.
No, Hudson's the
He
one I'm thinking
died.
of.
He died. This
Oh, he
guy
died?
Yeah.
Oh, the Russian?
No.
I don't know after that. I thought for sure Hudson. Not Woods.
Michael Rooker. He voices somebody in Call of Duty. I can't remember. Mike Harper.
Oh, that's from Black Ops 2.
Harper, yeah.
Black Ops 2.
Yeah. So he voiced him. He's really known. He's also in again, this guy's double dipping. He's in Marvel. He plays Yondu in Guardians of the Galaxy.
So who's he playing in this?
He is playing Savant. Savant?
Never heard of him.
Savant?
Probably Savant, if I had to guess by how you're saying it.
He's known for his really raspy voice and his rough looks and his kind of rough and tough demeanor. Yeah. I think Michael Rooker's a great actor. Then we got John Cena.
Yeah, I saw that one. I was
as
like, what?
Peacemaker.
Never heard of him.
Again, I really want to know how much DC's paying for this fucking movie because, dear God.
That's nuts.
Then we got Sean Gunn as Weasel.
Yeah, I never heard of Weasel.
We got Peter Capaldi as the Thinker.
Yeah, I didn't.
Like, goddamn, man! Like, how much are they paying for this movie? This better be a fucking great movie, man.
Yeah.
Because oh my God.
They got the actors for it.
I guess you can't look up until after the movie comes out really what their budget is, can you?
I don't know.
Let's see.
I'm waiting for you to name like the two people I do know or the one guy I do know.
That's it, dude. That's the list.
No. Captain Boomerang was there.
Yeah, I don't know who the actor is though.
Oh. Yeah, I know who Captain Boomerang is.
Okay, who's Captain Boomerang? Talk about Captain Boomerang while I look up.
He throws boomerangs. And he's a bad guy.
What a terrible.
I think he's a part of the Rogues. I think.
Oh, okay.
Which is the Flash guys, the Flash villains.
Oh yeah.
Captain Cold and like fucking who else? I don't know. Yeah, I think he's part of the Rogues. Kind of just Australian, talk shit, throws a boomerang at you.
Yo, the fucking title of this article I just clicked on is James Gunn, Peter Capaldi, and Idris Elba can't say Suicide Squad 2. Dude, they're already casting it out.
Jesus.
People don't want anything to do.
Captain Boomerang was in Assault on Arkham, which is a really good animated movie. It was in Assault on Arkham. It was Captain Boomerang, Deadshot, Harley Quinn. Who else?
I have no idea. You're digging on your own.
A couple other
here.
people. That was a good movie though. But yeah, Captain Boomerang is just like how he's Australian. He's like, yeah, get there, mate. Go fuck yourself. That was a fucking boomerang. Get you mad with it. Had a gold tooth.
Oh my God.
He's pretty empty.
So I can't find the budget. It doesn't surprise me. Usually they release that information after. It's gonna be a lot. So just the fact that I don't know any of these villains, but like you said, it's supposed to be the B to D, except Harley Quinn, obviously.
Harley Quinn isn't exactly A though. She's just the Joker's thing. It's not like she's ever her own thing.
But that's the only one I know, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
And but they got big actors. What are your hopes for this movie? They didn't show much in the trailer. They really just introduced all the characters in the trailer.
Oh, I also know King Shark.
Okay.
And I know who that is. But I don't know. They didn't. The trailers that they just had naming characters.
And I think
There's
that's what
nothing
they
to
were
go
trying
off
to
of.
do. I think they were just be like, hey, look at all these big actors we got. Hey,
Yeah.
take a look, guys. Come see this movie. I think they're baiting us.
So I hope it's good, but I don't really care. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't care.
Yeah. I'm hoping there's another trailer, like a legitimate.
Yeah, because
trailer.
these ones are all just teasers that came out.
Yeah.
So yeah, there'll probably be a legitimate trailer. You'd hope.
I mean, the Batman one gave more though.
Yeah, but it was it gave you.
It
like
actually gave us shit
2.5
to go
minutes
on. Yeah.
Of content, which is good.
I'm gonna agree with that article that I just randomly read. I don't think these big actors can say
No,
Suicide Squad.
me neither.
Even if it's mildly better than the first one, people are gonna be like, yeah, but what'd you do with the first one? They're still gonna say like, hey, what the fuck?
What do you mean though?
So even if this one's a little better, okay, say this one is a little better, people are still gonna say the Suicide Squad project sucked.
Oh yeah, probably.
People are still gonna say this is a failure.
Yeah, probably.
Why they're making a second one beats me. The first one didn't do good, so why do you make a second one?
Maybe they already had plans.
Maybe they already signed contracts.
Yeah.
They had to do it.
Hope
That's
so.
fair.
Maybe but maybe like whoever like. Yeah, I mean they had plans to do a first one, second one, maybe tie in with the other movies. You know, like how Marvel does it.
Yeah.
It might have been like that.
How like certain actors are signed. Like I said, like the contracts were signed.
Yeah, because like the different Marvel phases are just planned all like in advance. Like phase whatever has these movies, and then this will happen in the story, and then so on.
Yeah.
So I think it might be something similar. I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know. I don't have a huge hope
Unless
for
I
it.
just want a chance of redemption.
I might not watch it. I might watch it. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
Agreed.
now that we talk about it, I might watch it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna watch it because I don't know. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You guys can watch it if you want. If you like Suicide Squad, hey, that's your thing. I think it was shit. So, bada bing, bada boom. I don't know what you want me to tell you. It's a DC movie that is part of the reason why DC's got a bad name.
Yeah.
Between that and Batman vs Superman,
Dude, my biggest gripe with Batman vs Superman is when Batman just starts running over everyone in the Batmobile and just starts slaughtering people. And
between that movie and Suicide Squad, I think those were the two torpedoes that sank DC's ship in the last little while. I think.
Yeah, that.
Can you stop fidgeting with that? I bet you everyone can hear that, and it's driving me nuts.
Yeah. People didn't like Man of Steel. Some people did. Some people didn't. That was really
I thought it was okay. I thought Man of Steel was
okay.
alright.
But yeah, they just you know what I mean. Like the only like fantastic fantastic DC movies are like the Dark Knight trilogy.
And some people still have problems with those.
Really? I thought those
I run into people that don't like Christian Bale.
I thought those were like the good ones, and everyone kind of came to terms and agreed on that one.
I thought they did too. I ran into people that don't like Christian Bale. I ran into people that don't like Heath Ledger as the Joker.
I've heard people say that they're like it's cinematographic masterpieces.
I agree. That's
the
the boat that I'm sailing in.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I think they're good.
Christopher Nolan fucking just took Batman and said, "This is my child now," and he made it amazing.
The only thing though is I wish Bane and Dark Knight Rises was like roided out and huge like Bane.
Okay. Yeah, they probably could use a little CGI to do that. But do you understand how big Tom Hardy got to play Bane?
Oh, he was kind of jacked.
Do you understand how little time he gained? Like 30 to 40 pounds of muscle in like 6 months.
Yeah, but like Bane is like 8 feet tall.
Yeah.
When he's on his Venom stuff. And like weighs like 450 pounds.
I think they did the best they could without using too much.
I'd much rather it look like that than stupid. Like stupid CGI. You know what I mean? Like stupid CGI looks bad.
Yeah.
And considering when did it come out? 2012?
Dark Knight Rises?
No, 2014.
2014, I want to say. Anyways, what were you saying?
Maybe they didn't have capabilities to make him look like the best.
2012, you're right.
Yeah. So making him look like, just like a muscly guy was all they could do, and I respect that.
I think Christopher Nolan's thing is he doesn't like to use a lot of CGI.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of because if you watch all 3 Batman films, again, they were like that one came out 8 years ago now, which is insane to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But so CGI wasn't bad, but it wasn't good.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as it is now, but it wasn't bad.
So I respect the decision for sure.
Yeah, but I think if you watch all 3 of them, they're a little more raw. So I think that's just his thing. I think that's just who Christopher Nolan is.
The other thing is, like, it's people that aren't like big fans are kind of a different representation of who Bane is. So they think Bane's just like a muscly guy. But real Bane's like But he's basically as strong as real Bane. Picks Batman up, no problem.
Breaks his fucking back.
Yeah, so he's just as strong as real Bane, just doesn't look it. So yeah, I like it. I can dig it.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
But yeah, those kind of help DC. The movies that we talked about do not. But yeah, I'll be excited to see what DC does in the future if it keeps thinking.
I love DC, man. I want it to be good so bad.
So do I. I like superhero movies.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to see both thrive. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see both of them. I don't want to see DC be shit. Who wants to see that? It means more bad movies for us. I want to see good movies. I like watching good movies.
Yeah.
So I want to see DC thrive. But nothing's going to thrive kind of like Star Wars, dude. Is kind of the way I'm going to segue this.
Yeah.
Nothing thrives like Star Wars. Even after the Skywalker saga was ended. It's still thriving, bro. You got The Mandalorian coming out in a couple months, which I'm pumped for. No trailer for that yet. I'm kind of pissed.
I still have not watched the last episode.
I'm going to strangle you. I'm going to strangle you. You got to.
I know I do.
You have to rewatch the whole fucking series at this point. You might as well just watch season 1 into season 2.
No, I remember the rest of it. I haven't watched the last episode.
The reason why we're talking about the Skywalker saga is because they just released the trailer for Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Bro.
Now, if you haven't heard any hype about this, you should have. Cause
go watch the trailer.
It was supposed to be released in the next couple of months. It's been pushed back to early 2021. But it is a Lego Star Wars game covering the whole Skywalker saga. So every movie that we've seen, ever,
it looks
is going to be Lego-fied.
Good. It looks so good.
Me and I would have been pretty hyped.
Oh my god, it looks amazing.
Now, initial differences when I watched the trailer. One, they've revamped because there was the complete saga.
Did you see anything about The Force Awakens Lego Star Wars?
No.
I think they're going off of how it looked. I think it was, they kind of broke the mold of that one too. But I think this one is like...
Because this is high-def Lego.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can picture that if you can't go watch the trailer. It's high-def Lego.
Yeah.
It's a legit Lego game. It's not a game with like little Lego characters. It's a Lego game. Like they made a real game.
It's just Lego. Like it's just like a Lego's like this. Lego isn't exactly like the main point of it. They obviously have like the Lego joke moments where it's like, oh, his legs fall off, he's Lego or whatever. But it's not like the older games. You know what I mean? Where it's like Lego-y. Everything's like Lego-y.
Yeah, this is high-def Lego.
This is like when they can watch the Lego movie.
Yeah.
And it's Lego, but it doesn't always look Lego.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah, it's
it is high-def as hell.
So all the Skywalker saga movies, they're all gonna be Lego-fied, including Rogue One. In the trailer, they showed the Rogue One hallway scene.
Yeah. I think. Wait, were those ones DLC? I think maybe. I think I saw someone that was supposed to be a part of the deluxe edition.
Oh, well, I'm getting the deluxe edition then.
Wait, was it, or am I thinking something else?
I think you're thinking outside the...
I think I am.
There is a deluxe edition here.
No, cause I think that one has the Mandalorian and stuff in it too, I heard.
Hold on, there's a deluxe edition here. Let me read it.
Yeah, I think it has Rogue One, Mandalorian, the rest of it. Solo. I think we just get you exclusive characters from those movies. Something amongst those lines.
Number one, the deluxe edition has a sleeve with Darth Vader's mask, and then you remove the sleeve, and it's Anakin Skywalker, or like old, you know how like Darth Vader removes his mask in the 6th movie? That's what it looks like.
That's cool.
So you remove the sleeve, and it pulls off the helmet. That's what the deluxe edition on the front is, so that's super dope.
That's cool, yeah.
What else we got? It comes with a Luke Skywalker Lego minifigurine.
Mm-hmm.
So that's pretty dope. Doesn't say much else about it though.
Doesn't say what it comes with?
I guess we'll see.
What the difference
I guess
is?
we'll see. It's more of an interview, which is why I don't really want to read it too much.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, if that is the case, I'm probably gonna get the deluxe edition then.
Well, yeah.
Because I will spend the extra money for that kind of thing.
The game looks so good in general, though.
So, my main thing that I noticed is because if you played the complete saga, which is like the 1 through 6, which is the old Lego games, they've revamped all those. You're not just getting...
Yeah, it's
like,
not like...
Like Lucasfilm, or like... they're not trying to rip you off here. They've revamped the whole thing.
Because otherwise you just play the completed saga, which has 1 through 6, like the
Yeah.
Lego one. Which, that one's kind of a scam, because it's just the first game and the second game put together. But this is, yeah, they've revamped everything.
Yeah, they revamped everything. And another thing that I noticed that I heard about before, okay, I'm not a fan of people talking in Lego games. I feel like when they did that, because you know the old Lego games, they were like, like they didn't talk. And then they kind of introduced talking to Lego games, like the Marvel ones and stuff, and it kind of sucked.
I think
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, it's iffy.
This one uses real movie lines.
Yeah, it looks good.
It's real movie lines. They cut real movie lines so that you're like playing the movie.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why didn't they do that to begin with? I don't understand. Like, why didn't they do that?
It's really cool.
That's so cool. So I agree with talking then because it's not some shitty voice actor that doesn't sound anything. You're legitimately using the movie lines.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really cool. Amazing. The lightsaber battles look dope. Like, it looks like you're playing a real game, not a Lego game. It looks like you're boss battling. Like, it looks like you're battling a boss. So I'm super pumped about that. Lego Star Wars is kind of where I started with Lego games, and I think it still is. And
course.
even my girlfriend, who's not as huge into Star Wars as me, this is her favorite Lego game as well.
Yeah,
I mean, up there, I think her favorite, like, definitively is Lego Harry Potter. But she even says that, like, Lego Star Wars, which is, again, one of the first Lego games that was out there, if you really think about it. I think it was the first.
Yeah,
one.
That's why they're not as in-depth as the Harry Potter, Indiana Jones was.
But
because they were first.
I think those were the best.
They were really good.
I think they were the best. You had to figure out puzzly levels without having to go too far in the game and, like, explain the story good enough. And, you know, it was the best. And now we're getting a complete saga of every Star Wars movie that is going to be better, I think.
It just looks so good. When you see the part on Mustafar, oh my god, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
It looks so amazing.
Honestly, I watched the whole trailer with my mouth open. I was just like, oh,
yeah. I
my
first
God.
knew Lego Star Wars game. It'll be like Lego Star Wars. Pretty good. Pretty, like, cool. But pretty, kid-like and all that. It's still kid-like, obviously. It's Lego Star Wars.
I'm still going to play the shit out of it.
But it looks like a video game. Like, like you were saying, like a video game. Not like a Lego game. It is Lego. But it's not like those Lego games where it's whole gimmick is, you go, dunk, 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 chung, because you're just, like, building shit. It's, like, a game.
It's a real game,
so
guys.
Good.
It's a real fucking
looks
game.
So good.
Now, it was originally supposed to release this year. It's not. Spring 2021.
Yeah.
I think that's smart. You wait for the new consoles.
Yeah, because it's better to have like a good game that releases late than a shit game.
But it's still being released on. So it's being released on Microsoft Windows, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, yada yada yada.
Nice.
Now, do I get it for my Switch or do I get it for my PS4?
The PlayStation.
Yeah?
PlayStation, of course.
Yeah.
You have the Switch Lite too, so.
It doesn't. That doesn't matter about graphics and shit.
I know, but wouldn't you rather play it on your TV than your handheld?
Yeah.
For, like,
it feels like more of a.
I do feel like the PS4 typically, because I remember I played Fortnite on the Switch, and it looked like I was playing Fortnite on like a Samsung
the
Smart
Atari.
Fridge. It was so bad. And like, yeah, I'd much rather play with, because we played like original Lego Star Wars mainly on PlayStation, on GameCube too.
I played it all on PlayStation.
Yeah, I probably played more. Actually, no, probably more on PlayStation, PS3.
Yeah.
With the completed saga.
Yep.
So I feel like that's to me would be the obvious choice.
I went back to revisit it a couple months ago, actually.
Oh, really?
We have it on Xbox here. And I played through the first couple movies. So one, I think I was just near the end of 2 before I kind of stopped playing it.
But yeah, I
just revisited it. I'm like, oh, it's cool. Like, it's awesome.
It's cool, yeah.
It's just fun. It's just a fun little game. And this one actually seems like it's going to be more of a challenge. And again, it seems like it's built for a little more grown-up audience, which is smart. You want to know why it's smart, Robert? Because the people that started off with the Star Wars Lego games are now a little more grown-up.
Yeah.
So I think this is going to fit both kids and the people that started off playing these games, and I think it's just a nice little medley.
Yeah.
That's going to fit perfectly.
I'm telling you, the Lego games that kids are getting nowadays compared to what we got is insane. Like, I remember when Marvel Avengers, I think it was. That's the one where you could go on, like, the ship and walk around the huge airship.
Yeah.
And it was all open world, and you could, like, when you're the big guys, you could pick up the cars and shit and, like, stomp out the ground. And, like, that game blew my mind.
But it wasn't good.
I loved it.
I didn't find it that good.
Well,
I played some of it.
It was Austin and Anakin, our cousins, cheated in basically everything. They had not cheated in, but you can turn on multipliers. So they had stud multiplier like times 4. so they got 4 times all the money, and you can buy everything. I never even played a mission. I'll be honest. The missions I played like one weren't that good. The open world was awesome though.
Yeah, but I don't want that in a Lego game.
Really?
I don't want
You don't
that
like
in a
open
Lego
world?
game. No, because I'm playing a Lego game, man.
Yeah, but you still did all the missions. But the hub world, you had a hub world in all the Lego games. In Lego Star Wars, you had your little hub area where you walked around to the different different levels. Basically, it's that.
But it's not. It's a whole map, dude.
Yeah. What's the difference?
I don't know. It's just
I would
loses
just
the
go
Lego.
around everywhere, battling different things, fighting whatever. I thought it was pretty sick.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, everyone likes different stuff.
There were so many different like superheroes as well. I mean, the coolest thing was Iron Man was one character, and all the different suits were like sub of Iron Man. So you'd change like from Iron Man to Hulkbuster Iron Man, and then it would like fly off, and a new suit would like fall onto him.
Oh, that's kind of
cool. And I was like, that's so fucking cool. And like Venom, you could change from like smaller Venom, where he's like Spider-Man, where he like swings around and stuff, or like hulked out Venom.
Yeah.
And I was like,
the big monster
so
Venom.
Cool. But yeah, the missions kind of suck balls.
So yeah, but that's what I'm looking for is the missions, and I really hope it's more like again I
the
think
shooting. Did you see how the shooting looks? You actually like zoom in like this, like third person.
Yeah, I think the graphics upgrade is great. I just hope that like the levels are kind of like the old ones.
I don't think they will be.
Kind of, just
well,
kind of.
Of course they're gonna be similar because it's the same movies, obviously. Yeah. So the big points will be the same. Like what I mean, like the AT-AT walkers. You'll probably see the thing we fly on their legs, and all that. It's just like little things will be different, of course.
I mean, I'm gonna get it, so I guess we'll find out.
I don't care if I'm broke because I am. I'm getting this goddamn game.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It looks honestly, I think I'm more hyped about this game than I am like other games like that I'm hyped about.
Honestly, there's just certain games that come out throughout the year that even though I'm broke, I get it anyways. Like I'm pretty sure I'm gonna pre-order the new NHL because I'm broke, but I want it.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get it.
But yeah, did you see? Because in the old Lego games, when you shoot, you just like you press the direction of your joystick and your eyes goes bang and then whatever. This one, do you see what I mean about the aiming?
Yeah.
That's so cool. And the dart, you get a tiny like 2-second preview of the Darth Maul fight where you like hit him and like he like spins his thing around, you do like a backflip away. It looks cool. All the fights look really cool. The one with Rey and Kylo.
Yeah.
That
I love
awesome.
the way they did Kylo Ren's lightsaber. That was pretty cool.
Oh, it just looks so awesome.
Yeah.
Dude.
If you're a Star Wars fan and like video games and you're not nerding out about this, then there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, this is this could have been the best like Star Wars. Like this is better than like Battlefront 2, which is like
I'm more hyped about this than I was about
Battlefront.
Battlefront
2 came out, it was shit. The Battlefront 2 they like salvaged. They made it really good, but the thing is that people already stopped playing it by the time they made it good again.
Yeah.
I came back and played it when I heard it became good, and it was really good. The new modes, like the one where you play something Supremacy, where it's like the Republic versus the droids, was so fleshed out.
Yeah.
And the maps are so awesome, and all the new heroes were super awesome, and it was very well balanced eventually after Anakin got nerfed. And it was like really good, but it was too late, which was sad, because they really salvaged that game. But this game just looks like a masterpiece. Like, holy shit.
And then the other Star Wars trailer that got dropped was Squadrons. Now, I played Rogue Squadrons earlier in my life, and there was another Squadrons that I didn't play. And they're pretty cool. The problem with Rogue Squadrons...
It was Rogue Squadron singular.
Rogue Squadron.
You were in Rogue Squadron. That was the thing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It was hard. It was hard as balls.
Was it, or just because you were a kid?
I just went back and played it like a couple months ago on my GameCube. Fucking hard, dude.
Like a video game.
It's fucking hard. And
didn't you play like Call of Duty on normal?
What?
Didn't you play like Call of Duty on normal?
Yeah. Dude, I don't want a challenge when I'm playing the campaign. That's what I play online
Noted.
for.
Yeah, I think I played them on normal my first way through too. I went back and beat some of them on veteran.
I like the story. I play for the story more than anything.
Yeah, that's what I do. Actually, yeah, true. The first time around, well, nowadays I play all the big games on the hardest because I guess I'm just like a sadist and like, or actually,
well, you like the challenge, but if I want a challenge, I play online.
Yeah, but yeah, the first time around all the games, I'd probably play them because when I played Modern Warfare the first time through, I played on normal or hardened. I think probably hardened. So that's the one step up from like the hardest, but the hardest they have is realism, so it's actually 2 steps down. And that was good for the story. But then I went back and I wanted the challenge. So I played on realism and beat it on realism, which is hard.
That's insane.
Dude, they don't even show you when there's a grenade at your feet. You have to actually hear it and look to see, oh shit, it's a grenade. Holy hell! And then you die in like 3 shots.
So I hope Squadrons isn't that hard, as hard as Rogue Squadron. But I guess we'll see. It looks like a pretty realistic flying around.
It just looks like the Battlefront air mode, though.
But it's gonna be story. Like there's gonna be story to it.
Yeah, and it looks cool because they have all the different like menus, like your power and shields, all this stuff.
Yeah.
I just hope it's good.
Yeah. I don't know much about this one. Like I don't know much about this release and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just know kind of what it is. Like I don't know what like the campaign's gonna entail, like what you're gonna be doing.
The ship classes is the exact same as Battlefront 1, except they added a support one now.
Well, that's why it's probably gonna be very similar.
Very similar.
As far as the game model.
But even like the mission, you know when you're playing Battlefront 2 and you're playing the air mode and you're playing like the air version of like the big battle where it's different stages.
Yeah.
That's the main mode in this game too. I think it's like just copy paste.
I don't think
you advance to eventually break the other guy's ship.
I don't think it's gonna be as much as you think though, because like I think it's just kind of the model. Like game modes like that though are like Battlefront didn't think of that game mode.
No, yeah, I'm just saying. It is hard to find a new game mode.
There's gonna be more to it, is what I'm saying. I wouldn't be too hung up on that part of it.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a lot more to it than you
It'll
think.
probably be pretty good. I hope. I don't know if I'll get it.
I'll probably get it. It's a Star Wars game, dude. I've been looking ever since the ninth movie finished. I've been looking for Star Wars content.
Yeah.
And this is feeding it to me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it all depends. Okay, this is what it depends on. It all depends on how good The Mandalorian is. And I know that doesn't make sense, but let me explain. If I don't get my Star Wars fix out of The Mandalorian, I'm going to be looking for something. And I'm just going to buy it because I'm looking for my Star Wars fix.
Yeah, yeah.
Same as the reason why I bought Fallen Order. Fallen Order is great.
Oh my god, Fallen Order is amazing.
Amazing. But I bought it because I was looking for my fix. Would I have probably got it normally? Probably not, to be honest. But I was looking for my fix. And then I played it and went, oh, thank God I got this because
I thought it was really fun.
Right? So it all depends on how good The Mandalorian is and whether I'll buy Squadrons. Lego Star Wars is an automatic. Squadrons it depends on if I get my fix or not.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, Lego Star Wars to me would just be on the spot, dude. That game, I haven't stopped thinking about it. Ever since I watched the trailer.
Spring, dude. It's not that far away, believe it or not.
Yeah.
It's only like 6 months away.
I'm hyped.
Hyped. So yeah, guys, big things going on. DC,
yeah, big
Star Wars. If you got 20 minutes to 30 minutes of time on your hands, go watch some trailers, man. Big shit happening in our nerdy little world that we're living in. Hey, big stuff, man. Big stuff. But that's all the time we got today. Thanks for watching. If you really liked it, click like. If you really, really, really liked it, subscribe.
Yeah.
Leave us a review. Let us know what you think.
Comment, yeah, review, all of it.
Yeah. Again, thanks Oakrest. Don't forget about the new song. Go follow them as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, we will catch you next Monday.
Yeah. See you guys.
Have a good one.